We've seen a big rise in pay in the last few years to compensate for inflation, but it hasn't really taken, it hasn't really got people back to where they are. I think most people will kind of scoff at the idea of this idea that you get 3.5 every year. But I do think long-term incomes tend to track inflation. Otherwise, people just get pushed into the floor.
And also promotions are going to get you into that next bracket over your lifetime.
It's big jumps, isn't it, in pay?
Yeah.
What tends to happen is you earn a level and then you take a big step up through a promotion, a pay rise. So it's not 3.5% a year is not going to be 3.5% a year. It's going to be I coast for 10 and then I jump up 20% or whatever. The growth thing is interesting at 5% because I know the calculator says it doesn't accommodate for inflation, but 5% is the inflation adjusted growth rate of the global stock market for the last 100 years, I think. Because I think it gets about 8 nominal.
So you're not beating inflation then with this?
Well, 5% that would give you a figure that does accommodate for. So, because if the growth rate of the stock market is 8% and inflation is about 3%, you would get 5% real. So I think it's probably quite fair.
Yeah, I don't think it's mad. I don't think it's like when you see these crazy numbers and the growth rate is 8% or anything like that.
When you forecast pensions, what does the regulator say you have to do there?